Tennesseans to return to their roots. In the Smoky Mountain town of Pigeon Forge, the celebrating centers on the $5 million project of a favorite daughter who went as far as Hollywood, but says she never really left.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Dollywood.
You would open up.
Standing just 7 miles from where she grew up as the fourth of 12 children, Dolly Parton opened Dollywood Park, and she burst into song with an old high school band.
And they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you. That's a little high for me,
Dollywood is an expansion of an existing theme park, which has been given the Dolly Parton touch with country crafts like weaving and food the way it tasted when she was little, and a museum depicting her career. The park is part of the mountains where things remain pretty much the way they were when Dolly was a girl, but where folks now recognize that cultivating tourists is a big cash crop. And hello, Dolly, this morning, live from Tennessee. Good morning, Dolly.
Well, good morning to you, Jane.
It looks a little slow behind you. When do the gates open?
Well, it's still early here. I think the gates opened about 10 o'clock this morning, and we got up a little early so we could come talk to you.
Well,
it's a little crowded.
I appreciate that. Listen, after all these years, maybe you're used to it, but what's it like seeing your name and your face and hearing your voice everywhere you go?
Well, I'm getting a little sick of it, but it is a big thrill. I really, all week I've felt sort of like Alice in Wonderland. There's a little area up here where I used to live called Boogertown, so I guess I sort of feel like Alice in Boogertown this week. But everybody's having a lot of fun, and I don't think anybody could ever really know all the good feelings that I've had inside myself. And it's a big thrill to be able to come home and really bring something that's going to be great for the people, provide so many jobs. And the opening was a big success, and we're looking for a great season.
What was that called? What town?
Well, there's a little area they call Boogertown, and most everybody up here has been in or out or lived in Boogertown. So anyway, we got a lot of names like that: Possum Holler, Frog Alley, Locust Ridge. We got a lot of weird names up here.
Dolly, are you ever able to, say, go around incognito a little bit and see how people are enjoying themselves?
Well, I go around the park every day in an old antique car. I take several trips around the park, and they are enjoying themselves. And I don't really want to go incognito. I mean, I did all this for the attention. Why would I want to not be seen?
How often can visitors over the next weeks and months expect to see you live and in person there?
Well, I'm going to actually probably perform in the park about 3 times during the season, and the park is open May through October. I'll be back again in concert in July, and I'll probably spend a week then. And then I'll be back again during the October festival, the fall festival with the antiques and all that in the fall, which is actually beautiful. So that's a wonderful time to come. People should really make plans to come. Since people are not traveling abroad this year, this is a wonderful area to go.
Well, maybe your timing was pretty good. Dolly, one of the features is a replica of your family home. Now, originally the plan was to actually put the family home there in the park. What happened to that plan?
Well, the people that now own the property and the old house, they didn't really want to sell the house because it was personal to them as well, and it was actually falling apart. It would have been very hard to move. So my brother, Bobby, who worked here on the park, he built the replica, and the replica certainly looks better than the house did that we lived in, but it's certainly got the feel. My mother fixed it all up. She got all the antiques, and she put it back as close to what it was when we lived in it, and she had a great time doing that. So this has been a wonderful thing for my family as well as for the other people in this part of the country, and I've certainly enjoyed it.
Well, Dolly, have fun there at Dollywood. Thank you for being with us.
You got to come bring your kids down. You and Debbie Allen, too.
You bet. Fall the Smokies.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more on Today after these messages.